descriptive adjectives and from powerful nouns to linking prepositions. Each word has a job. And today we are here to uncover how these words perform their job and how they work together to make your English unstoppable. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you're going to analyze the term word and its usage in an entirely new way and in a whole new perspective. Hello everyone, it's me Saradnan, back to you guys again with yet another very interesting and thought-provoking video based on the importance of words and their usage. So haven't subscribed the channel so far? Kindly subscribe it. So let's get started. A word is a packet of meaning that serves as the basic source of communication. What is a communication? The reference to this important term is given in the very first video that I uploaded on my channel. You can watch the video and analyze the difference between human communication and animal communication and what is communication. Each and everything is discussed in detail in the very first video. So, word is basically a packet of meaning that serves as the basic source of communication. Words are divided into different categories according to the functions they perform within a sentence. And when we talk about traditional grammar, let's talk about grammar first before moving to traditional grammar. What is grammar? A grammar is the rule-based study of language. It is the study of internal structure of language. Grammar is the track on which the train of language runs. And we have two schools of thoughts in this regard. One is that of traditional grammarians, and number two is that of the modern linguists. Traditional grammarians believe in what language ought to be, whereas the modern linguists believe in what language is and how it works at different levels within a given society. So they focus on the practical usage of language, how the language is being used within the societies, whereas traditional grammarians, they believe on the form-focused study of language, right? So, I told you that words are divided into different classes and categories according to the functions they perform. These categories are termed as parts of speech. In traditional grammar, there are 8 parts of speech: noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, conjunction, preposition, and interjection. Let's have a bird's eye view of these categories. A noun is a naming word. Pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. Verb is the action word, and further we have helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. Then adjective that qualifies a noun, adverb that qualifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Conjunction that connects 2 parts of the sentence. Preposition, it is used with a noun or pronoun to show in what relation the entity denoted by a noun or pronoun stands with something else. Interjection is a word that describes some sudden feelings. For example, alas, he's dead. Hurrah, we have won the game. The term word is a widespread concept, and the best known definition was provided by the American linguist Bloomfield, who defined the word as a minimum free form, that is the smallest form that can occur at its own. We had talked about phonemes, if you remember. It was something that I discussed in my first video that I uploaded on my YouTube channel. And I talked that if a phoneme has no meaning in isolation, it becomes meaningful only when it is combined with other phonemes. For example, it has no meaning in isolation. It has no meaning in isolation. Ch. But when you combine these phonemes together and you say ch, mat, you form a word. It becomes meaningful. And it is only at that level that the word will serve as a packet of meaning. So, the American linguist Bloomfield defined the term word as a minimum free form, or the smallest form that can occur at its own. This definition may hold true in one case, but not necessarily in all cases. For example, Devanagari, which is the script used for the old Indian language Sanskrit. It joins all the words together. There is no specified word boundary. It has no gap between the words. Rather, all the words are joined together. So this definition of the word, that is the minimum unit or minimum free form, it doesn't hold true in this case. Linguists are trying to find some universal definition into which the words are going to fit, irrespective of any language. Let's talk about different types of words. There are different types of words. Consider, for example, the sequence hit, it. If you ask somebody that if this is a word, he or she would definitely say that yes. But if in return you're going to ask that person that how many words does this sequence hit represents, that person is definitely going to take you crazy, or he or she may think that you are mad. But hit may represent 1, 2, or 4 words depending on what we are using it for or what we are talking about. If we take hit to be a phonological word, phonological from phone, and phone, that means from sound. If we take this sequence hit to be a phonological word, then definitely we're going to take it purely as a sequence of phonemes. We come to the conclusion that it is one word, the combination of it, hit, but. In concise Oxford Dictionary, hit is entered twice. One is a verb and the other is a noun. Let's look at the examples. His film became a mega hit. Second, hit him hard. In the example, hit him hard, hit shows some action, so it is a verb. But in the other example, his film became a mega hit, hit is a noun which in turn is qualified by mega, that is an adjective. So here hit is acting as a noun. If by defining a word we mean the lexical item. What is a lexical item? A technical term used for dictionary entry. So this phoneme sequence represents 2 words, noun and verb. Now let's look at the syntactic functions or the syntactic rules, that is, its function within a sentence. What function does this sequence hit perform within a sentence? Hit may represent any of the 4 possible syntactic functions in a sentence. Number 1 is a noun. It can be a noun. For example, the last episode of the drama serial was a mega hit, or it was a big hit. Here the term hit is acting as a noun. Number 2, the present tense. Good tennis players hit balls hard. Here the verb hit represents